Welcome today, viewers. We've got a very competitive match here between Wynberg first team and Bishops first team, played at Bishops. There was a little bit of problems with the Wynberg pool, so Bishops have home ground advantage. It's early in the season, so generally at this stage, the team that's the most prepared has got a bit of an advantage. So hopefully we have a competitive game. Today I'm here with Nicholas Molyneux, South African Waterpolo player, ex-Wynberg boy. The two of us played school Waterpolo together back in 2002, representing Western Province. I'm Simon Berrange, ex-Bishops boy. It's been about 2-3 years since I've been back at the pool, but let me hand over to Nicholas. He's going to tell you a little bit about this Wynberg side. Nicholas?
Thanks, Simon. Thanks for that wonderful introduction. Alright, so talking about the Wynberg side today, we've got Julian Vincent coaching the side. He's an ex-Wynberg boy, matriculated in 2003, and I was very, very lucky to have played with him in my schoolboy days. He also went on to represent Western Province men's. And we've got the Bishop side up on the screen right now. Number 1, Cayden Marquis, he's in goals. Number 3, Jordan Nell. Number 2, he's a left-hander. Look out for him on extra man. Alex Williams. Number 4 is Robert Young. 5, Tom Baldwin. 6, Bingo Ivanisevic. 7, Brandon Burke. 8, James Moritt-Smith. 9, George Spencer. 10, Brett Snedden. 11, Aidan Nell. 12, Cameron Glendix. And 13, Mathew Klingenberg.
From the Wynberg side, we've got a couple of brothers here. At number 1, Michael Kievits, and his brother in the number 11 cap, Mathew Kievits. We'll see how those two pair together today. Nick, you know a few of these guys from your coaching days. Who else we got here? Stephen Matthews, number 2. Cameron Samuel, number 3.
I'm in.
James Muller, Matthew Lewis, Daniel Vaughan, Michael Madison, Liam Madison.
Is the pole in the way?
Yeah. Taine Hackett, and then Mathew Kievits again, and then finally the number 12, Stephen Adamo. We're sitting right behind the Bishops cheerleaders here, so hopefully you can hear us clearly. I'm sure they're going to be noisy throughout the game, giving their team some good support.
Looks like the Wynberg boys have been having a little team talk before we get started, and as you can see, the Bishops boys are still in the water, taking a few shots and warming up the goalkeeper. Just to go through the starting sevens of the teams, I had a chat to Julian earlier, and the starting 7 is Michael Kievits in goals. Number 6, Cameron Samuel. Stephen Mathew will be playing up front in the centre forward position. Look for Jonan Bowers to do a lot of driving from the perimeter. Liam Madison, starting for the first time. This will be his debut for the first team this year. Taine Hackett played last year, very good energy, and James Muller. For Bishops, starting 7, Cayden Marquis, Aidan Neal starting at centre forward, Alex Williams, Jordan Nell, the lefty that I mentioned earlier, Brandon Burke, James Moritt-Smith, and Tom Baldwin.
The two refs today, we've got Tim Rezzelman, ex-SA Schools player of the tournament, very talented left-hander, and on the other side we have an ex-Bishops boy, hopefully he's not biased today, Dasch Barber, also a very good water polo player in his day. He's refed all over the world.
Most recently, he went to Denmark to referee at the EU Nations Cup, where he reffed a number of very good matches. He's very well respected in the water polo community, and as my colleague has just said, he's got a wealth of experience. There's Dasch on screen, trying to get the ball and getting ready to get this match under the way.
Can feel the chaos in the air today. Clearly a big match. I always remember the games against Wynberg being quite physical, but water polo has changed a lot since those days. So hopefully we some good fast water polo. Bishops win the swim off, quickly moving the ball down the pool. Oh, a little fumble there. He's been very lucky to regain the ball there. Holman gets the ball. Oh, refs called for holding on. Wynberg get possession.
The ball still with the goalkeeper at the moment, waiting for a release pass. Looks like he's going to have to go long. Ball skids through to Taine Hackett. He's looking for options. He's got some attention from Aidan Neal. Hard foul. Mathew Lewis with the ball now.
Brandon Burke, number 7, is clearly quite a strong backsitter. He's completely muscled his opponent out of the hole.
Ball's been dumped in the corner, and Cayden Marquis is taking a swim to go pick up the ball to restart the Bishops' attack.
Again, Bishop moving the ball very quickly up the pool. Going to use all of their 30 seconds. Oh, a good shot with a little rebound, but regained by Wynberg, and they'll move the ball back up the pool.
Collection by Stephen Mathew, and the ball's moved up the pool nice and quickly to Jonan Bowers down the right-hand side.
Feels like Wynberg are going to need to get their side up the pool a little bit quicker if they're going to make any big impact.
Absolutely agree with that. Good drop by Jordan now to pick up the ball, and he's passed the ball straight up the field quickly, but it's a turnover pass. Wynberg again moving the ball up the pool quite slowly, but rather better to take their time and set up their D rather than, as we've just witnessed, the Bishops boys throwing away possession too quickly.
Hole getting very physical at the moment. Two guys are wrestling quite nicely. Oh, but there's been a fumble on the outside. Bishops have taken possession.
Jonan Bowers looking at the referee asking for a foul, but he's getting nothing.
Oh, great save from good defense from Wynberg there.
That's a little Mathew Lewis. Good. Drive through the center from Stephen Mathew, getting to his position.
Both sides seem quite comfortable to have a good wrestle on the hole. A little bit of a hallelujah there, and Bishops regain the ball. Very impressed with Bishop's ability to move the ball up the pool. Wynberg going to go struggle with that. Oh, and he's given nothing there from Dasch Barber. Perhaps a little bit of stimulation there, not enough positive play going for the goal.
And it looked to me like the referee did a good job there with blowing advantage there and allowing the player to try and score the natural goal.
Yeah. There's an opportunity for Wynberg. Oh, something's got to happen there.
An exclusion against number 2, Jordan Nell. Off you go to the corner.
Very close to being called a 5 meter.
Absolutely. Making the change now on the corner is Brett Snedden, looking to come in for the lefty Jordan Nell.
Oh, excellent snapshot from number 10. James Muller. First goal of the game goes to Wynberg. Very interesting. Bishops have almost looked the stronger side so far. So that's kind of against the run of play.
It looks like Wynberg's making wholesale changes, getting some fresh arms and legs into the water. Hopefully they can maintain their defense and keep Bishops out.
Just one change from Bishops.
Bit sloppy from Bishops on their passing around the D.
Setting up a little side hole there. Can he play? Oh! Not hearing the whistle there. Getting a second opportunity on the attack. Ref just asking him to take the ball back from behind where the foul was given. Bishop's going to have to make something happen quickly here. No, they've been sloppy with the ball and possession's gone. Wynberg again have an opportunity.
I must say I'm quite impressed with the Wynberg goalkeeper. He's doing a great job, made some great saves. Got a bit lucky with the one off the post earlier. But other than that, the counter-attack goal from earlier, well, counter-attack shot from Bishops and a great save.
It was very interesting speaking to Julian Vincent before the game. He said he said on paper his side is one that is relatively unknown, but he said he's quite confident that they're full of hard workers and that they play as a team. So Bishop's going to have to do a lot of work to break down their defense.
Good steal from Cameron Samuel, being aware of the pass coming over the top. Pass went long and Cameron snapped it up.
Sloppy passing, letting them down there.
Commentator's curse, I believe.
Attack's looking a little bit frantic for Bishops at the moment. They just need a little bit of structure, I think. Oh, another sloppy pass. They're going to rue those mistakes.
That was good defense from Daniel Vaughan, getting a fingertip on it and making it a little bit uncomfortable for the pass to come from Tom Baldwin, the captain.
A lot of people would say that fingertip was a bit lucky, but it actually comes from just fighting right to the end, hey?
Absolutely. That was a big Hail Mary pass, but it's turned over by Alex Williams. Good defense.
A little bit of a lotto there, but Bishop's lucky to come up with the ball.
I felt Wynberg were lucky to get the ball in the first place as well.
Hole wide open there. Oh, again, this keeper. What's his name?
His name's Michael Kievits, and he's pulled off some fantastic saves, keeping Wynberg in the lead, 1-0.
If he can keep this up, it's going to be very hard to get past him.
Absolutely, and also it breaks down the confidence of the Bishops players, shooting from the hole, from a counter-attack, maybe even shooting from the outside. Nothing there for Wynberg, holding on to the ball, and good defense from Bishops to drop back and snuff out that attack.
Good crash on the hole there. Bishops starting to tire now. They're not moving the ball as quickly as they used to. Last minute of the chucker. He has an opportunity. Oh, again, the keeper.
Phenomenal stuff, just shutting down Bishops on all their attacks. Balls coming into the hole, doing great work, but the shot is just letting them down, or Wynberg's keeper is just stepping up.
Oh, a little bit of a cheeky steal there. Okay, we got a kick out. Number
Jonan Bowers
13.
coming to the corner.
Good timing for Bishops. There's 38 seconds left on the clock. You got to make this work. No.
Oh, sloppy pass. Goes straight out. And it's Wynberg ball.
No, his coach won't be happy with that. That's not the kind of man-up that they've been practicing.
I'm sure the play now is just going to be to slow it down in the last 25 seconds of the chucker. Jonan's carrying the ball up the right-hand side.
It's a real wrestle there in the hole. Wynberg engaging right from the minute he got in there.
Yeah, Liam Madison is quite a big boy. Very long, strong, and giving the captain, Tom Baldwin, a real run for his money.
Too late for anything to happen now.
And that's the chucker. That's 1-0 to Wynberg. Great stuff. Very entertaining first chucker of Waterpolo. Let's hope the boys can keep up this intensity.
Yeah, Bishop starting well, moving the ball nicely, but not able to put that ball in the back of the net. And Wynberg taking their opportunities with a very quick snapshot on extra man. They'll be happy with the 1-goal lead, but it's going to take a lot of hard work to maintain it.
As long as the goalkeeper's staying in the game the way he is, putting off some miraculous saves.
Write that name down, Michael Kievits. He's going to be a tough goalie to get past.
I don't think Bishops will be too disheartened, other than the fact that Wynberg's goalkeeper has been shutting them down. They've still been having some good opportunities. Yeah. So from my side, I think they've just got to keep up that work rate and keep having those shots.
Yeah, but their structure seems a bit rushed. They need to get it up there, slow it down, try and get some good balls to the hole. And the hole needs to be taking the opportunities a little bit quicker. Guys are holding onto the ball, trying to do something fancy in front of the goals. And Michael Kievits is all over that. So, yeah, hopefully some good words from which one of the Mallet boys is this?
That's Greg Mallet.
Greg Mallet, also an ex-Bishops boy.
Matriculated 2007.
Yeah.
Greg Mallet has also been coaching a lot of these boys over the last few years. He was the Bishops under-15 coach, and so for the last few years he's managed to see these boys and put a lot of groundwork in with them. So he knows what he can get out of them, and he'll be looking to push them to their limits for the rest of this game.
It's a great model that when the coach moves through the ranks with the boys, he gets to know them well, gets to see their development.
A lot of mentorship was done by Duncan Woods, the ex-national captain for many, many years. Wealth of experience from Duncan. Duncan's worked with the first team for a number of years here at Bishops, and from what I know, Greg's actually done a lot of mentorship with Duncan and trying to pick up as much experience from Duncan.
Let's see how the second chucker starts off. Bishops winning their second swim off. Oh, but it's been robbed. Oh no, the ref has given the ball to Jordan Nell. He's a under-19 province player, isn't he?
He could have been in the under-16 side. I'm not 100% sure.
I remember he's quite a strong lefty.
Very strong lefty. A lot of confidence.
Oh!
Not quite sure what happened there.
Yeah, I felt like something should have been given. Completely turned his defender, but
Mathew Lewis got very lucky there.
Yeah.
Jordan Nell showing his strength and his prowess and his confidence to try and turn a player on the wing.
Oh, very lucky to turn his player. Beautiful goal, making the most of the opportunities. Perseverance, eh? You would have thought at 7-8 meters he didn't have a chance, but he turned his player.
Turned the player well and kept on going.
Yeah.
Defender was on his back, but he continued and managed to get a snapshot out. Good finish.
That's what you want from a whole man. Gritty play. Bishop seemed to be crowding that hole a little bit too much. I mean, the defender, they didn't even have to crash. He just calmly swam over and took the ball.
Yeah, little lunge across and he's snuffed up the ball.
Yeah. Now they're going to need to use the pull better. Again, getting in front of his player.
And Wynberg on the counter-attack. Taine Hackett swimming up the pool. Lazy defense from Brandon Burke. Swimming on Taine Hackett's back and the 5 meters given.
I think a little bit unnecessary to sort of foul the man there. They had a lot of work still to do. Okay, taking the 4 meter. Cameron Samuel. Nick tells me he's got a rocket of a shot. Oh, hit the crossbar. Bishops will be happy with that. A sigh of relief.
Cameron's been in the first team for a number of years now. I really did expect him to put that one away.
Some very aggressive hole play going on there. It's hard as a ref to ref that because it seems like both of them are giving each other a little bit of their own medicine. So,
big block from Cameron Samuel, making up for the error earlier on the 5 meter. Big block now, and it's Wynberg possession moving up the pool.
Yeah, it looks like this defense from Wynberg is going to win it for them.
They can keep it up.
Yeah.
Jonan again fetching the ball on the right hand side. That's good work.
No need to foul here. Oh, and he's given away the foul.
Rob Young struggling with a strong centre forward, Stephen Mathew.
Someone's got to watch that hole. Sloppy ball control there. Number 10 moving up the pool. He's one-on-one with the keeper. Can Michael Kievits live up to his reputation? Oh, I think he got a bit lucky there. Probably fooled by the bumble.
Fumbled it in the air, but Brett Sniddens snuck that under Michael Kievits' right hand. Good counter-attack goal. Poor turnover on the right-hand wing from Cameron Samuel, and that's Bishops on the board. Score now 2-1. 4.5 minutes or so to go in the second chukker. And the Bishop supporters in full song trying to get behind their boys.
Oh, hopefully their Waterpolo is as good as they're singing. Far a long way from the goals. Wynberg need to get the ball up the pool. Clock running down.
Not a lot of options there for Liam Madison. Long shot from Cameron Samuel, and it's gone wide.
Yeah, he still had a bit of time there. He could have looked to the hole, perhaps. I really am quite taken back at how physical the hole has been so far.
I think Liam, Aiden Neal, learning from his brother there, trying to get as many tips from his brother over the last few years. His brother Liam Neal was in the SA under 18 side, selected for the SA under 18 side at SA schools last year. Oh, and a fantastic shot from the outside from Alex Williams, and that's the scores level 2-2.
Bishops will be very happy to have leveled the score there.
Am I right in saying that's 2 goals from 2 possessions?
Yeah, great bit of attack from Bishops. It's what we said earlier. We said they needed to convert their opportunities, and they've done that. In fact, that last goal was turning something into nothing into something. So
taking the opportunities and taking advantage of a little mistake from the goalkeeper, perhaps overcommitting to his left, and the ball went right.
Yeah, Wynberg need to go back to that, just slowing it down. That steady defense. That was slick, ladies and gentlemen.
Jordan Nell to set it up.
Yeah, a lot of credit can go to number 2, Jordan Nell. Great pass.
See, he's a big threat as a lefty on that side of the pool. So when he comes up for a balk, everyone's got to commit, and he gives the pass across to James Moritt-Smith, who sticks it away.
No hole man here for Wynberg. Really, not many options.
Drive to come through. But driving when someone's under pressure, you're not really going to get the ball to the driver. Setting up on 5 meters, gets the foul, wants to have the shot. Can't now, he's fumbled it. There's a turnover from the referee. 100% correct.
Another opportunity for Bishops here.
Jordan Nell trying to swing the ball, but misses wide of the post. Bishops really trying to get behind their boys now. Easy turnover. Jonan Bowers is indicated by the referee that he was sinking. Not happy with that. And away comes the captain, Tom Baldwin.
Yeah, a lot seems to be going Bishop's way at the moment. Oh.
Turnover. Sorry to say, no goal. Player was inside the 2 meter. And Tim Rezzelman gives a reversal.
A good call, I think. Just slightly in front of his teammate.
Looked like his teammate had taken the ball inside the 2. But the receiving player was closer to the goals than the guy with the ball.
Yeah, Wynberg.
Cardinals in
Wynberg just need to slow things down a little bit, concentrate on their execution, and they'll get back in this game. Crowding the hole, guys. You need to give your hole man an opportunity. He's doing so much hard work. Oh, and we see our first Wynberg kick out of the day. Clearly resting on the hole man there. Once the ball comes in, if you're resting on him like that, you've got to go. Oh, unlucky.
I was about to say something about the Bishop's extra man, but that's all over Red Rover. Too quick for me to get in there.
Again, Wynberg just seems to be missing that speed on their attack, and the ball's been stolen. Sloppy pass
again up the pool.
He's got a great shot at very, very clever under the arm shot there.
And in a matter of no time at all, Bishops have got 4 goals in this chukker, and they are now leading 4-2 with 1 minute and 51 seconds left.
Yeah, we spoke to Julian Vincent before the game, and one of the things he was most worried about was perhaps fitness as the game moved along. And they did play well the first chukker, but they're looking to be tiring a bit.
Cameron Samuel looking for someone to release pass with.
Well, Bishops are very intent on not letting Wynberg get anywhere near the goals. So they're going to have to, someone's going to have to do the hard work and get up there.
It's a wide shot from Michael Madison.
Yeah, I didn't get his shoulders behind it.
Bishops moving the ball up the right-hand side now. Switching it to the left.
Looking to get the ball into that hole, who's working very nicely. Oh, again, you can't...
Definite exclusion. Definite exclusion.
Yeah, a beautiful slingshot.
Look away. Slinger to the cross cage by Jordan Nell. And that's 5-2. And that's their first extra man goal.
Yeah, we spoke so much about Michael Kievits, but he's not really been given much of a chance at this stage.
Defense is letting him down on the outside. Michael Kievits doing as best as he can.
Yeah, someone's going to have to do the hard work and get up that pool for Wynberg, and they just, it's a lot of that good play we spoke about from Bishops is now starting to pay off.
Sloppy passes on the outside. Looked like James Muller maybe sinking a little bit, looking for a soft foul, didn't get it, and there was a turnover. But James Muller's done well, recovered and got the ball under.
Yeah, Julian Vincent's going to be, he's counting down those seconds. It looks like he needs to have a conversation with his team. Number
Good exclusion there by Stephen Mathew, and that's number 4, Robbie Young, swimming to the corner. Wynberg, good opportunity here to get back on the board and hopefully turn the momentum a little bit.
Yeah, you can see Stephen's working hard. Hopefully he can spark a little revival here from Wynberg. They've done such good work, and the last couple of minutes have just let them down. Oh, a sloppy pass.
Sloppy shot from Daniel Vaughan.
They didn't deserve to have a shot there. You got to work extra man.
Got to be a little bit more patient and wait for the right opportunity.
Again, Bishops with the... Oh,
and he collects the rebound.
Yeah, they're swimming up the pool is winning it for them at the moment.
Yeah, they're just committing. They're getting all the way down to 2 meters. The shot came off the crossbar, and the player was right there. And who's that? That's Maps.
Yeah, Brandenburg, a strong young player. He's clearly quite important to the Bishops' side. He's very strong at the back, and he's got a bit of speed.
Like we're saying, Bishops showing some great intent to get up the pool. Obviously, the talk after the first shot has done a world of good.
Oh, what a long-range shot from number 6 out of nowhere. In fact, he probably his teammate would probably be saying, "Why didn't you pass to me?" He was open on the 4 meter, but long range shot coming off there. Bingo.
That's Cameron Samuel.
No, what's this guy's name? Oh, that's Bishops. My bad. Cameron Samuel. Good shot.
Yeah, making up for that 5 meter miss earlier. And instead he scores from 10.
I'm glad I made that mistake, because I've noticed the very interesting name of number 6 from Bishops, Bingo Ivanovic.
Ivanisevic, I think.
Okay, close enough. Hopefully he shoots the way Goran serves.
Bingo Ivanisevic is actually a Rondebosch import from I think he moved across to Bishops at the start of last year, and now he's making a name for himself at the Bishops side.
I'd give him a scholarship just based on that name.
Hopefully he brings some European flair to the side. And the Bishops supporters getting loud again, giving their boys some support on the changeover. Julian Vincent, the Wynberg coach, is going to have to have a stern talking to with his boys. After an awesome first chucker, the boys seem to have gotten ahead of themselves and forgot the game plan.
He's really got to find a way for his team to get up that pool, set up the D, so that is their number 3, their whole man, who he's really showing a lot of fight. Stephen Mathew, what a great goal he had in the last chucker. But if he's going to continue to score these goals, his team's going to have to rally around him and get him some good ball.
Absolutely, the ball's going to have to move around the perimeter of the Wynberg attack a lot better.
Yeah.
The Bishops boys are being heavy and making fouls and not making it life easy for the Wynberg boys to move the ball.
Yeah, they're working right from the outside of the pool. They're not letting them come in. But Wynberg, if I remember correctly, from my days, were always very determined players, and if they can just show a bit of grit and maybe turn that around on Bishops, I think this will be a lot more competitive. It wasn't a great chucker for Wynberg.
6 goals from Bishops, definitely not a good chucker.
That could kill most sides, but they got to show some fight here, I think.
Normally you see a team fall apart in the third chucker. Not so much in the second. Normally the teams are fit enough to hold their structure and not allow teams to run away with the chucker. Sometimes it happens in the third chucker, which we're quite accustomed to seeing. But this time Rondebosch have done it in the second chucker. We'll work and put some goals away and come back into this game in the third chucker.
Greg Mallett's going to be telling his boys that they've got to keep that killer instinct. They're not going to get overconfident. They've got to keep going up the pool, keep doing what they've been doing well. Keep stealing, keep putting pressure on. If they can keep doing those things and finishing in front of the goals, then I think Wynberg going for a long afternoon.
Yeah, I can't recall. Did Michael Kievits make a save in that second chucker? I don't think he did.
No, I think I might have jinxed him.
I think the commentator's curse got to him there.
I said write down his name, but perhaps we should rub it out.
Let's not write him off just yet. Still got a long Wynberg. Get some goals on the board early on in this chucker and swing the momentum back their way.
That's not a great pass into the hole there. Low skimming pass. Nothing more frustrating as a hole man than a bad hole pass. You work your ass off out there.
Brett Sneddon's not going to be happy with his teammate for that pass.
These sloppy passes from Wynberg need to stop if they're going to make any impact in the game. A skillful steal there from Alex Williams. He's going to see if he can swim all the way down the pool.
Very poor from I think it's Michael Madison, the older brother of Liam. I think this is his first year of playing first team Waterpolo, and his inexperience was showing there.
Yeah, Brett Sneddon giving the ref a bit of a look. Felt like he had his arm pulled as he was going for the ball, but nothing really going on.
Must just compliment the referees so far. They've been excellent. No real controversial calls. Been very consistent, and the players know what to expect from them when the referees are consistent, so they can continue the game and play as usual. Play when they start one way, they know that they can continue playing like that for the rest of the game. Very poor pass from Michael Kievits. Cameron Samuel does well to recover though.
Pressed on the outside, almost a steal there.
Ed Neal putting a lot of pressure on Cameron Samuel.
Julian Vincent really coming down the pool, telling his team what they need to be doing. Just wasting a little bit too much time here.
9 seconds, 8, 7 seconds on the clock. What is he doing?
He's going for the foul. Let's see if he has a little shot here. He does, but it's not good enough.
I think they might have hit a seagull going over the back.
Oh, that's some very good play.
Fantastic defense from Wynberg.
I'm going to have to...
Brett Snedden was holding onto the ball, turned his player well.
I'm going to have to disagree with you, Nick. I thought that was a kick out at least.
And maybe a little bit of bias from my side coming in there. Another wide shot. That's Michael Madison showing his inexperience again.
Yeah, they've done so well to get up the pool with 15 seconds to go. Have a long-range shot when there's nothing really on. Keepers all over it.
Shooting from that distance, you've got to have a lot of confidence in yourself. And at least put it on target and force a save from the goalkeeper.
There's a good opportunity for Bishops. They've got a full 30 seconds. Oh, looking for the foul. He's managed to regain the ball miraculously. Could this be a shot? There's still time.
Big save from Michael Kievits. That'll give him some confidence again.
Yeah, he does get out the pool nicely.
Big shot from Jordan Null. Obviously, the goals that he was scoring in the second chukker has given him some confidence to have some more shots. Maybe Greg Mallet giving him a license to take some outside shots.
But you know, exactly what we said at the break is happening. Bishops are sort of rushing things. They've lost their structure. They did very well on the counter-attack in the second chukker, but the goals don't seem to be coming their way now. They just need to, I think, again, get the ball down the pool. If nothing's on, set it up. You've got some strong holemen. Number 10, Brett Snedden. He showed he's got some serious skills.
And strength.
He has an opportunity.
Kind of a nothing shot. Looking away, not looking at the goals. Unleashes a shot on target.
Yeah. It might work when you're playing 5 lives, but it's not going to work out here. Not against Kievits. He's a great keeper.
Cameron Samuel looks like he's trying to do everything for Wynberg. He actually needs to just slow it down a little bit and rather give his team a chance to get up the pool before trying to turn someone, and he's just been robbed.
Oh, this has got to go. Sloppy play from number 9, getting caught in the wrong position. Number 10, Snedden, playing very well. Turn. Interesting that Snedden's not a first 7 player, but he's playing with lots of confidence at the moment. You know, lots of things change when you leave school, but some things stay the same, and the cheers from the boys here on the side has been great.
Shot from the outside from Bishops is saved by Michael Kievits. Good save, and Wynberg are having to make some changes. Making changes mid-possession, or coaches will be happy if you make changes when there's after a goal or when you call a timeout. You know, but making changes when your team is countering up the pool, you know, that's not really what a coach wants.
Yeah, again, the whole side's got to make it down the pool. You've got to play total polo. At the moment, you know, they're hoping that one guy is going to pull off some sort of miracle, but there's still no goals this chukker, and it's because the structure just hasn't been there. Oh! Number 2 still holding onto the ball, so you got nothing there. Jordan now. You've got to time your release. But a clear pull there from the Wynberg player, but again, Jordan holding onto the ball.
And also good advantage from the referees.
Calm down there, Bishops.
Sloppy pass from Jonan Bowers. Turnover. Good defense from Aidan Neal.
Easy steal for him. I mean, the ball was given to him on a platter there. Yes, the spread. Snedden. Look at him. Come on, something's got to... Absolutely. He played the advantage, which was good.
Great advantage by Dasch, Barber, and clearly Matthew Lewis climbing over the back of Brett Snedden, and he's got a penalty for Bishops. And the captain, Tom Baldwin, stepping up for this one.
I've been impressed with his technique. It's been very good, Snedden. He knows what he's doing in the hole.
He's not sinking either. Staying up, showing the referee that the play's on his back.
I feel like that was a bit of a dig at my style of play.
But a good save from Michael Kievits. So no penalties have been scored. 2 penalties, 1 apiece, and no goals. 1 save and 1 off the post.
These 2 chuckers are like chalk and cheese.
Absolutely. The first chucker tightly contested. Wynberg just pulling away a little bit with two quick goals. And in this chucker, much of the same. Not a lot of opportunities for either side. And Hackett fumbles the ball but gets it in the back of the net, and that's what counts.
He was lucky there, Nick, but he'll take it.
I think anyone would.
Paying off there for his teammate, whose strategy was literally just to swim down the pool, have a couple of balks, and shoot. It's not going to be
the goalkeeper too.
Yeah, not going to be enough to win this game. But Taine getting lucky there with the rebound.
1 minute left in the third chucker. Let's see if Wynberg can consolidate their defense here and maybe get another goal towards the end and make it 5-4 towards the end of this chucker. 6-4 right now.
Alex Williams calling a number 2 move. We'll see what that means. Seems to be a lot of driving going on. Oh, Brett Snedden wanting the ball in the hole. Oh, he's got his opportunity now.
Soft foul, I thought, from Dasch Barber to blow that on James Muller. I thought he could have been kicked out there.
Something's going on here. Dasch Barber calling for the ball. I think Julian said something to him.
Looks like the possession clocks are reset. Incorrectly so. So table needs to run down the clock again and give them, I'm not quite sure how many seconds he's getting. 10 seconds it looks like Dasch Barber's indicating. I feel like that 10 seconds was more of a thumb suck than anything else.
It's often made up. If you say it loud enough and with enough confidence, everyone believes you. He is very good with his hands, though, Dasch. Sometimes I feel like he's putting on a hand puppet show. Oh! As a wing, there's nothing quite as satisfying as coming in, setting up a little side hole, getting your back shot off. I mean, Michael Kievits didn't even see it coming.
No, didn't even flinch for that one. Julian Vincent almost expecting his goalkeeper to make that save. Obviously very difficult when it's a snapshot like that, but he's got to come up and expect it.
Yeah, this last minute's been 2 goals after really quite a quiet chucker. Wynberg are no doubt still in this game, though.
A goal from them in this chucker to get them to 4, and again, only 1 goal from Bishops. It's 4-7. But 3 goals in the last chucker is definitely something that you can come back from.
Dasch again showing his hand skills.
Exclusion on the counter attack, and that's Mathew Kievits. No, sorry, it's Mathew. Stephen Mathew. Double exclusion. James Muller's excluded on the perimeter as well.
Dangerous position if they're going to score this goal.
And that's the chucker. Bishops, I think we're trying to slow that down for the last 5 seconds, but that gives them a double extra man if they can win the swim off at the start of the 4th chucker.
Yeah, just not paying attention to the shot clock there. There's a real opportunity, 2 kickouts. You've got to score off that. Now they've got to win the swim off, which they have been doing. But if they don't, they've already or even if they do, they've already wasted 10 seconds.
If I were the coach and Greg Mallet, if we won the swim off, I'd go for a timeout. Give his players an extra minute or so rest, talk to them, get their heads right, set up with a full extra man.
Is there enough time?
Well, double extra man. I believe Stephen Mathew kicked out on the counter attack, probably with 10 seconds left in the corner.
Yeah.
And James Muller probably has another 14 seconds left in the corner.
Yeah, that's a good
so
point.
You've got double extra man for 10 seconds, and even when Stephen Mathew comes in, you still extra man again. There's a good opportunity for them to score a goal if they're smart about it and they call the timeout. They can definitely score a goal and stretch that lead to 4 goals. 8-4 should be a very commanding lead for the rest of the chucker.
How many timeouts do they get?
It is 2, I believe.
Yeah, probably FINA rules, two timeouts. So they've got an opportunity here. Can use that first timeout.
Yeah, FINA rules. You know, we've got a few bylaws in Western Province water polo that will limit it to 2 timeouts in a game at this level. FINA rules is 4 timeouts, 1, and you know we're always running. We'll limit the timeouts to just 2.
So here we are, fourth chukker, 3 points, 3 goals up. Bishops not emulating their second chukker success, but Wynberg will be happy to have turned it around. How many goals was that each? 1 each?
1 each in that chukker, that's right.
Okay. Wynberg, if they can just limit those sloppy passes, I think they could do some damage here. Maybe come back. This is gonna be a chukker to show who wants it more. I think
they're going to have to slow the ball down and limit the number of turnovers early in their possessions. They're going to shut down Bishops and give themselves a chance to get back on defense.
Yeah, as we said at the start of the game, this is where that a little bit of extra work during the holidays is going to pay off. See who wanted their season to be more than just a goal fest.
Jonan Bowers has to win this swim-off in order to get his team back on level terms. Jordan Nowell wins the swim-off, and there's the timeout from Greg Mallett.
Good call from Nic Molyneux. Got inside the head of the Bishops coach.
Not my first rodeo. Bishops will have a set move they want to try and do here. And with just 4 defenders in the water, Wynberg are going to have a very difficult time.
So there's an official time from Julian, I think. 2 seconds in the corner.
I believe that's what he said.
For just the first, who was the first one kicked out? Yeah.
Looks like 2 seconds is the official call from the table judges.
I want him to shoot in and out of the corner.
I've been working with him.
But like
Absolutely, he's got a lot of heart. He plays first team rugby for Wynberg, so he knows about getting stuck in and getting involved in the battle.
Bishop setting up a classic 4-2, and in comes Stephen Mathew. So we still got a man-up situation here, but can Bishops do something? Here's your chance. Oh, not a good enough shot. Well within the keeper's reach.
That was well worked by Bishops to open up Jordan Nell on the right-hand side of that extra man. Unfortunately, good save. Well, fortunately for Wynberg, good save by Michael Kievits again on extra man. Exclusion off the ball, and that is Brandon Burke kicked out, and Wynberg have called a timeout. Good call from Julian Vincent. Slow it down, give his boys a chance to get a breather, get some tactical instructions to them, and hopefully they can come away with a goal here. 5-7 with 6.5 or maybe even 6 minutes left in the.
There'll be a nice swing for them.
Chukker. Absolutely.
What should have been 8-4 to Bishops after having double man up. They can score here. Wynberg will be solidly back in this game.
100%, and that's what we talk about. We talk about the 2-goal swings and how important they are. You must convert your opportunities, and if you don't and you concede on the other side, potentially a big psychological blow. Brett Snedden looks like he's trying to dictate to his boys what he wants on defense.
Does Wynberg have a lefty today?
They do indeed. His name is Stephen Adamo. He's sitting on the bench at the moment, though.
Oh, that's no good.
He's also a junior in the first team, so expect him to grow in experience, but I don't think Julian wants him in the water now. I think he wants his big shooters that he's comfortable with and that have been playing in the first team for a while. You know, the likes of James Muller, Cameron Samuel.
Wynberg going from a 3-3 to a 4-2. Can be a bit confusing. They're trying to load the right-hand side with defenders. Oh, a very lucky shot from an unusual position to score from an extra man.
Skidded underneath the goalkeeper's arms, but that's Cameron Samuel, who I did expect to have the shot, or James Muller just to his left, but fantastic finish, and that's Wynberg getting the 2-goal turnaround that we were just talking about, and it's 5-7. 6 minutes, 11 seconds left in the fourth chukker.
If you had been sitting here at the end of the second chucker, you would have not said that this is where we would be in the fourth chucker. But Wynberg have done very
Looks for the pass. Good intercept by Sonny.
14 seconds. Got a break here. Is he inside the 2? No, he's not. Oh, almost.
Great
Brett
pressure.
Sneddon.
Great defense and great pressure from Wynberg. Forced the shot straight at Michael Kievits, which is exactly what they want. Jonan Bowers fetching on the right again. And there's an extra ball in the pool. The referees are just calling a timeout to get that second ball out the pool. And if I was Bishops, I'd be swimming up the pool so I could get my setup and ready to go for my attack. Jordan Null with the ball down the right hand side, looking for the pass to the centre forward. Good goal! Fantastic finish. Jordan Null really looking for his players, and you can see they've had some good combinations in the past and they're working well together.
Yeah, Brett Sneddon, a talented young man. He had a little chirp there that he for his opposition defender, which I thought was maybe a step too far, but he did do well there.
Brett Sneddon coming off the bench to start the game, but he's obviously put in some great work in this match, and Greg Mallett certainly trusting him to stay in the game and keep Bishops a constant threat up front.
It's what we were talking about earlier, Nick.
Jordan Null on the counter-attack.
Oh, he had an opportunity there, I think, to try and get more than just a shot off. Perhaps a look for a kick out or a 5 meter. He was
Correct.
well in front of his player.
His angle is also quite narrow, so taking the shot against the keeper, who's had a very good game so far. Maybe in that situation, look for the kick out and maybe potential 5 meter if there's a sloppy defense.
Number 11 there, Mathew Kievits.
I think that was Daniel Vaughan actually.
Okay.
Might have the numbers wrong on the score sheet here.
Not a good shot from range. Felt like a little bit of a lob.
Yeah, it looked like he was caught in two minds, whether to shoot that hard or go for the lob. It ended up just being a ball that sailed over the top.
Those are sometimes the shots that come off, but not today.
Can be a little bit tricky for the goalkeepers to read.
Yeah. Wynberg being pressed, as we've said the whole time, being pressed out wide. There's almost no D. You can't attack like that.
Makes those long passes very difficult, especially against the tight pressing side like Bishops.
Yeah. Double man up here.
Fantastic offload from Jordan Null there to his
Aiden Neal.
Aiden Neal. And an easy finish, easy counter-attack. But that's exactly the type of water polo that Bishops want to be playing. You're taking the ball up hard down the right-hand side and you want that ball switching to the left. And that's a fantastic goal from them on a counter-attack. Second wave coming through, perfect water polo.
Really capitalizing off their mistakes.
Yeah, like we were talking about, it's difficult for Wynberg with a very wide D like that to make safe passes. Bishop's pressing hard and making some good steals. All of a sudden on that turnover, you're under a lot of pressure on that counter attack, which is what Wynberg definitely want to try and negate.
I think missing a 2 meter there, the refs.
Yeah,
A little touch from the goalie.
Long shot from Cameron Samuel. Might have taken a little tip over the top from
Bishops
Cayden
again getting down the
Marquis.
pool beautifully. They've got a full 25 seconds here. I mean, that's what you want as a side. You want the time in the D.
But maybe a bit too soon to the centre forward. They had a lot more time than that.
Again, a pass that comes in and skips is not what you want as a whole man.
Mathew Lewis being pressed out wide on the right hand side on the halfway. And who's that pressing him? That's Mathew Klingenberg. Good work from him. Slow down the Wynberg attack. Not that it was very fast to begin with.
I don't know about this strategy, which seems to be long-range shots from Wynberg. I don't think it's going to get them back into this game. There's 2 minutes and and 30 seconds left. They're going to
Going
need to
for
do
the
more than
Hail
that.
Marys.
Yeah. Good to get a shot off there from Cayden Neil, trying to emulate his older brother.
But another good save from Michael Kievits. Jonan Bowers again down the right-hand side. Very industrious work by him, getting the ball up the pool as quickly as he can. Unfortunately, his teammates just not doing the same.
Yeah, they're not giving him an opportunity to pass.
Soft turnover from Taine Hackett. But that's Brett Snedden working hard. So he's going from 2 to 2 really. Centre forward, getting all the way back on defense. That's great work from him.
Yeah, Wynberg just not respecting the ball enough, giving away too much possession. Oh, that is good play from Bishops. But unfortunately, just missing that shot, hitting the crossbar.
Play. But I think Cayden Neil, his eyes were bigger than his stomach, as the saying goes. And a bit of more than he could chew. Shot the ball, trying to go for the glory shot. He's on TV now, but he doesn't need to finish like that. He can finish nice and easy. Just throw it into the empty net. But he goes for the flashy, showy shot.
Again, no structure here from Wynberg, just not getting up the pool. Good steal from Bishops, good helping each other out there.
Mathew Klingenberg swimming across and taking the ball away from Wynberg.
No foul, Steven! No foul! No foul!
13 not paying attention, they're missing an opportunity to steal a ball. I think a lucky shot there. Cayden Neil, he's still got his hand on the ball. Absolutely, that's a good call from the ref. You want to foul, if you want to foul, you've got to let go.
Oh, he sent him. He sent his play and he's got the exclusion. Stephen Mathew did great work there on the counter-attack. Down the left-hand side, got the ball. He's done the 1-2 with Jonan Bowers, looking for the finish, and he puts it away.
Great individual goal there. I mean, he really turned nothing into something.
Fantastic play from him. And good awareness from Jonan Bowers there. He was a little bit asleep on his defense earlier and missed the steal. But on that occasion, wide awake, did the 1-2 with Stephen Mathew, and Mathew puts it away.
Came in nicely from a good angle. Really made it easy for himself to get a shot in around the keeper.
But honestly, it's a little bit too late for the heroics. It's 38 seconds left in the chukker and left in the match, in fact.
I think Wynberg
6-9, and Wynberg clearly out of this game by now.
I think they can be, when you consider how many passes how many loose passes they had, 9-6 is probably not a good reflection of the actual game.
Fantastic save again from Michael Kievits, keeping the score down into single digits.
Yeah, great pass there across to number 11.
Timeout from Wynberg and Julian Vincent.
Wants to get every bit out of this game that he can.
Absolutely. They both of these teams are going up to Kes tournament later this term, and obviously they want to get as many structures as possible right, and going into that tournament, with as clear a strategy as possible.
March the 5th, I think, is the tournament. I remember it's a tough one for the Cape Town sides with the altitude up there.
Absolutely.
Maybe it's in my head, but it always affected me.
Well, Simon, you'd know more than I did, because I never went up to Kes tournament with Wynberg. We went down to the Vardy's tournament in East London in my days. But now Wynberg seem to have been stepping up and now going to play at Kes, which is fantastic for them. Bishops has a long, proud tradition or proud history at Kes, if I believe.
No, I can remember my matric year. We started our opening game. We won 8-1 against Selborne, only to lose to them in our final game of the tournament. Altitude getting to us a little bit, but we didn't have any excuses. Selborne also coming from low altitude. So, okay, here's our last play from Wynberg. Last roll of the dice. They've set up their structure nicely, but their whole man needs to get to the 2 meter if something's going to happen.
Looks like Stephen Mathew swimming out and trying to do a screen.
This is not what Julian would have wanted. The extra the timeout.
Working it last year with them, but the player that he was working with, Michael Madison,
Cayden Neil on the counter attack. That's more like it.
Soft goal from Wynberg at the end of the game. Really something you don't want to concede. Counter attack goal from a set move after a timeout. 6 seconds left, and that makes the score 10-6 to Bishops.
Yeah, the Bishop spectators here getting ready for a little song at the end of the game. They feel like their team's done well.
They've got a lot to celebrate. Great win, fantastic strong win from them. from their boys at Bishops.
Despite the result, I think Wynberg have got a bright future. They need to get a little bit of fitness, a little bit of swimming under the belt.
And a reversal against Taine Hackett for pushing off Adamo there. And that's the game. Bishops win 10-6.
Bishop supporters letting everyone know who's won this game.
How does the saying go? Back your boykies.
Absolutely, Nick.
Good sportsmanship shown by the schoolboys here. All of them after the game, walking through and shaking hands. That's what you want to see from schoolboys. You know, camaraderie and sportsmanship amongst the two schools. We've got a long, proud history. A lot of pride between
their teams today, but we'll acknowledge that there's a lot of hard work to be done before they get to that case tournament.
A lot of work for the Wynberg side to put in the game, but great work, I think. You know, that first chucker was fantastic from them. They put in a lot of hard work, but the second chucker really was their downfall. They fell asleep, and Bishops came right back and took the game away from them.
Yeah, 6 goals in one chucker, 6 unanswered goals. I mean, you can't win Waterpolo games like that.
Well, that pretty much wraps up our coverage of the game today. We just want to say a big thank you to School Sport, seeing you next week.